What's up, guys? Welcome to another edition of Chipper Rider. This is mainly kind of just a random video so I can keep talking to keep myself awake. I'm exhausted. It's been a long day. It's not that late. I don't want to stop at this light either. Woo! It's only about 8:30, but I'm just mentally exhausted. Today is just one of those days. It's just like you go in the morning and it's just like not really much of a break all day. So and I still need to, I'm not done yet. I gotta get home and I've got to take care of a overseas call, which is in about an hour. So that's not enough motivation to keep me awake, so I'm gonna use you guys as an excuse to stay awake. It's let's see, it's Thursday night. It's Thursday night, tomorrow's Friday, thank God. And feels pretty good out here tonight. Feels like a real fall night tonight. It's the humidity is starting to die off. You know, it's not, I mean, it's still humid during the day, but nighttime cools off pretty well, so it's pretty reasonable out here. Feels great to go out ride at night right now. Which way do I want to go home? Probably Chuildori. I really don't feel like going. I usually go to the left, but I'm kind of getting tired of going that way. I like to change it up a little bit, go different directions, just because you see the same thing every time you go through there, and it's good to have options. Time-wise is about the same. What is that supposed to mean? Okay, you want me to go? All right. So many faces look so blank. It's like robots. I'm hoping tomorrow will be an easy day. At least a little bit less mentally stressing than today was. Jesus, dude. It'd be nice to kind of just take an easy. No, still work is work. I get that, but a little bit easier to cruise into the weekend would be nice. We'll see what happens. Actually, I'm starting to feel a little more awake now. I guess because it's just riding makes me happy. It's like a different activity. Wakes you up, I guess. Passing through Winnow now. I used to live pretty close to here years ago. Kind of miss being close to this area. Winnow is kind of an entertaining little town. Oh, little city or whatever you want to call it. Now, one of the things that a friend and I were talking about today at lunch is he and I both had been here we've been coming to Japan for over 14 years, I guess, and we've been living here for 12 or so, and both of us been here long enough to know. I mean, we came in just as kind of old Japan was going out, and you started to see a lot of areas where you get renewed with, you know, newer style buildings, more Western type stuff, and some of the old classic Tokyo is kind of going out the door, unfortunately. Especially a lot of the old office buildings down where I work have been torn down, and they've rebuilt them with new eco-friendly towers that honestly don't have a lot of character to them. You know, they're all, I don't know. The old buildings we used to go in them, you kind of go in and you can smell the age. You know, they used to have marble and all these intricate designs, which they don't. Everything's so generic now. It's like none of the buildings that really have any unique characters. I mean, they're designed differently on the outside, but the inside is like they've lost a lot of that unique flavor that they probably built in the 60s, 70s. I don't. 80s maybe, but I know a couple of buildings I've been in that were built in the late 60s and 70s. You know, those, you know, they had a certain, I don't know, a certain atmosphere to them, I guess. It's kind of hard to explain, but you really felt that, especially in Shinbashi. There's a few buildings that I still go in occasionally, and you can kind of feel that salaryman type of history there. And it might have something to do with my age itself, you know, because I kind of recognize some of the older styles that I've used to seeing when I was younger. Oh, I don't know why the hell I'm talking about that, but it just I guess the point is that, you know, those of us have been in Japan for many years, and then the ones that have been here even longer, you know, they see the same things. They see a lot of changes happening. They're both good and bad. Both good and bad. Not all the changes are good. Because a lot of that character that Tokyo had is slowly disappearing. If you want to see some of the old character, then you need to go to some of the older neighborhoods that haven't been touched yet. But even my neighborhood is starting to feel the effects of the gentrification, like tearing down the old wooden houses, putting up generic cookie cutter Western type houses and apartment buildings and mansions and whatnot. And schools are getting rebuilt, which is good. You know, getting rebuilt schools is good because it's probably safer and probably more comfortable for the kids. Like, that makes sense. But all those old buildings are biting the dust, per se. Can I slip through here? Yeah. Beautiful. This is Gui Sudani. I'm sure I've told you guys this before many times. This is kind of a weird little town. Green light, let's go, come on. There's a halal sakura. It's like a halal. I don't even know what they serve. I thought I saw a sign that said halal barbecue at one time. And it's raining. Damn it. Getting rain in my face. Damn it, damn it, damn it. That's like, there's a, so I don't know anything about the Muslim culture, the food. I really don't. I'm kind of ignorant when it comes to that. I'm sorry. So I don't claim to know anything about what they do, but I know that they have a certain types of foods that are prepared in certain ways that are matches their religious needs. So again, I'm not an expert, I have no idea. I just know that these restaurants, they have these specially prepared halal, and I'm probably even pronouncing it wrong, but these special types of foods. And you start to see more Japanese restaurants or specialty shops popping up that serve that kind of food. And that one back there is like one of the few that is like, that's it. That's all they serve, is that halal type food. And I'm sure there's a couple others around here. Whoa! There's a crosswalk for a reason, guy. Yeah, so even the Indian curry place I go to a lot, they have a menu for that. But that particular shop back there is like one of the few like standalone places that's their specialty. Come on, dude. Green light. God damn. What the fuck? possible. Smell Korean barbecue, yakiniku. Damn, that makes me hungry. Now I gotta go to Korean barbecue or yakiniku or something. Damn. Oh, for God's sakes. What is it with the people today? Gonna make it? I think we're gonna make it. Ah, son of a bitch. Just when you think you're gonna make it. Ooh. Those of you that are like really picky and pay attention to my videos or pay attention to little small details, you may have noticed the red alert on my dash. Well, that's because of the front tire pressure. It seems that my front tire may have a small leak. I keep putting air in the tire and it keeps going down. So it says it's at 30 psi. It was 32 is where it cuts off and says it's safe, and then if you go down to 31 or 30, then it starts throwing the red alarm on me. So I may need to. It's not such a. I mean, I don't know. It's just annoying maybe, but maybe I should probably go get it checked out and see if it's actually leaking or if the sensor is screwed up. Well, no, the sensor's not screwed up because I know I put air in it. Okay, so I measured it manually. What am I saying? I measured it manually and it was low. It was below 32, so the sensor was right. Let me just put my foot in my mouth there, sorry. Alright guys, well I'm pretty close to home now, so thank you for listening to me talk about various different things that have no relation to anything whatsoever. But could share a little evening ride with you on the way back from the office. I'm gonna go home, take care of more work, get some food, and that'll be it for the night before going in tomorrow morning for the final day of the week. I hope you guys are awesome wherever you are in the world. I hope your week was awesome. And if it's a Friday where you are right now, then enjoy it, because that means the weekend's next. Unless you have to work on the weekend. Then again, for that I'm sorry. Anyway, we'll catch you on the next one, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.